YouTuber friends, Chef Coco here. This video is going to be about what's in my pack, my winter loadout. I'm going to turn the camera around here. I just received my new Enlightened Equipment Enigma 10-degree quilt, so that is going to be in the picture as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around and start showing you what is in my pack for my winter loadout. I might be going on a hike next Sunday for a couple days, depending on the freezing rain and the snow, how much snow we're supposed to get here in western North Carolina. So let me get this turned around and show you what I got in my pack. Alright, right here we're going to start off with all this right here, this system, all this on the side, this row going up, and then I'm going to work my way around. What I have here is my tie outs for my tarp. This is my hammock system I'm going to be showing you. So I got my tie outs, and these here are my Sonic stakes, 7-inch Sonic stakes from Z-Packs. I like to use those because they're very durable and they don't really bend. They don't bend, though they're not supposed to. So they're supposed to be very strong stakes to be able to hold things down. This thing here I just got in from Hammock Gear, and this is my under quilt protector. It is supposed to add like 10 more degrees to your warmth for your underquilt. When I get up to my underquilt, I'll tell you what my temperature rating is on that. This is an Eno gear sling to put under my hammock to keep my backpack in and whatever else I want right underneath me. I don't have any weights with me right now, but what I'm going to do is try and get the pack all filled up with the total weight. And then moving on, I got my dream hammock from Hammock Gear. Or my dream hammock. It's the Darien hammock from Dream Hammock. I love this hammock. It is pretty light. It fits into its own stuff sack. I have the straps inside here. I think they're 11-foot straps that I have in here with a Dutch wear clip. So yeah, I really love this hammock system. I do tent camping as well, but I'm going back to my hammock for a while since I just came off a torn meniscus. So I'm trying to slowly get my knees back into shape. Right here I got my Hammock Gear camo tarp with doors. And it comes in its own bag. As you can see, you see the guidelines that have in there. Those are the center guidelines, the ridgeline guidelines. So those are the only guidelines I keep on there. This bag is for my Hammock Gear underquilt. And I don't think it says on here which quilt I have. I believe I have the 30-degree quilt from Hammock Gear. That is in that, and what I'll do is I'll stuff it in this stuff sack here and compress it down. That's my sleep system there. What I just got in is right here. This right here, this is my new Enigma 10-degree quilt from Enlightened Equipment. I just got that in today. Looking forward to using that and giving that a shot. I have in the bag underneath it is my Revelation 30-degree top quilt. I think my underquilt is a 20-degree. I believe my underquilt is a 20-degree underquilt by Hammock Gear. My top quilt is, I got like I said, the Revelation. That's a 30-degree top quilt. Now I have the brand new Enigma 10-degree 850 fill. regular length, but wide, because I like it to make sure it covers me, and when I roll around I don't get uncovered. Got that in today. Right here are my Enlightened Equipment goose down slippers. I'll sometimes wear those. I'm going to see how it is going to be with this new quilt here, whether my feet stay warmer with this one, so I don't have to wear these, but I'll bring those just in case, because on the Enigma it is a sewn foot box, where the Revelation is a drawstring. I got the drawstring with a zipper. So we'll see how this one goes. This is my, if everything's going to fall over on me here, I have right here is my Thermarest pillow, and it's inside, it's stuffed within it, inside itself. This does open up and turns into a full pillow. Plus I also have this other smaller pillow, my Nemo Kiko. I like to bring a couple pillows. I just because I do. If I end up on my side, I can put the Kiko pillow in between my knees so that my knees don't hurt. Then I come down to here. I got my Actic headlamp. It's rechargeable. I got the Power Core battery. Love this thing. I've used it for a few years now. Can't go wrong with this. Right here is my first aid kit and toothpaste, hand sanitizer, my foot glide because to help with blisters. You know, I got my bamboo toothbrush. These are the bites. It's like toothpaste, but it's in a pill form, and you just put it in your mouth, bite, and then brush. Eye wash. These are hand soap sheets. These are floss, Benadryl, I believe, antacids, Q-tips, and then a couple different things for if something happens out there. I really don't carry a lot. So that is my emergency kit there. My toiletry kit, as you can see, I carry the wipes. I do have the tissue. I have my funnel and my Deuce of Spades trowel for digging the cat holes. What I don't have here for clothes, I don't have, I usually carry an extra pair of tights and then 2 pairs of socks. So I have these socks here. These are my Darn Tough. And then I got these for Christmas. I'm not sure. Let me see what the name is. Carhartt. I got them for Christmas, and I absolutely love those. What I'll do is I'll wear my Injinji toe socks underneath these, and that helps my toes from getting blisters. I just got these new gloves in. It's called outdoor gloves. They're supposed to be windproof, waterproof. The grips, as you can see, it's got grips, and then the fingertips to be able to operate my cell phone without having to take my gloves off. I got my towel here. I just use this when I want to wipe sweat off and whatnot. My micro spikes, my Cthulhu micro spikes. I carry these in the wintertime because you never know when you're going to run into ice patches. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. My water kit here. I carry the Smart Water bottle, which is I believe a 23.7 ounce. That goes in my front pouch on my backpack, and then I carry the Nalgene bottle as an extra bottle. Also, what I'd like to do if it's really cold out in the wintertime, I do like to heat up some water, put the cap on really tight, and then stick it in the foot box of my quilt. But make sure your caps are on tight. I have the Katadyn Bee Free 1 liter water filter. I do have a Sawyer squeeze, but I've been leaning more toward this one for the ease of using it. As a backup, I carry the water drops, purifier water drops, and then to get extra water to bring up to camp if it's the water source is a little further away, I do have my Ceanoc water bag. I like to have this also, so I can fill that up and then put it into my Be-Free and then filter. I know it seems like extra work, but I'm so used to doing that way that it's not extra for me. Just as a precaution, so in case it gets really cold and I want to have a fire in one of the fire rings, I have the Blackbeard fire starter. I tested this out and did a video on it, and that was amazing. The stuff works really good. It lit right up. It got the fire going, and I've been pretty happy with this. I don't do a lot of fires, but if it's really, really cold, I will do a fire. And it's made in the USA. So check out this if you want a good fire starter that's lightweight. This is not very heavy at all. Couple ounces. It's a great way to go to start fires in fire pits. Then my cook kit, I have my BSR stove, my mini Bic lighter, my towel, dry towel. I have a little cut sponge with the scrubby if I need to scrub out anything, which I usually don't cook the food in my pots, but just in case. And then I have this, I think this is my 550 milliliter pot with its stuff sack. I have my little Sea to Summit cup that I like to use for my hot chocolate. I pretty much have stopped drinking coffee on trail because to me coffee is the dehydrator, not a rehydrator, and I'd rather have the sugar of my hot chocolate. So there's my cup, and then my little canister of gas. And while I do see how you get rust on the bottom of your cans, this is where I make sure this is really dried out here, but then this towel goes inside here like this. I'll just put this on top like that, put this inside like this, and this way no rust gets on your cook stove, and then everything else just fits right in on the side. Yep, just fits right in, and then I put the lid on and it goes inside its little thing. This right here is my food bag. It's 4 days worth of food. I'm not a big eater when I'm out there, but that's my Z-Packs bear bag, and it has the rest of the kit inside with the line and the rock bag. But I also, inside, what I use is the lock sack, Ziploc lock sack bag. It's odor proof. That's inside of here. So I hardly ever, I haven't really been hanging my food when I do go because of the lock sack, and the lock sack does keep odors from coming out. So you really don't have, I knock on wood, have not had any problems with critters getting into my bag. Next thing I have is, this is my, from Z-Packs, this is my fupa. It's the front pouch that goes on the hip belt, right in the middle, like a fanny pack. And I usually keep some drink mixes in here. My Flonase, stuff that I need to get to right away. My keys will go in here. If I don't put my keys in here, then I'll put them on the hip belt pouch right here. This is my hip belt pouch on my Z-Packs Arc Blast. Plus I also have this. This is my front pouch that I will put snacks in, my wallet, and sometimes I'll put the keys in here since it's so much further down. And I think, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I'd have to check this out. I thought there was like a key hook in here that you can hook your keys to, but no, not a big deal for me. They'll just sit at the bottom anyway. The next thing is my backpack. It is the Arc Blast 55 liter backpack, and like you saw that I have the hip belt. It's got the mesh back. I usually put the tarp in there along with some of my other things. And on my straps, as you can see, I have my water bottle holder here. That's my water bottle holder. And over here I have my shoulder strap, which I keep hand sanitizer there. And inside here I usually keep my headlamp, and then I have a cut off bottom piece of a smart water bottle in case I have to scoop water. And then on my side pouch there, I believe I have a Ziploc gallon bag for my trash. But most of the time I will put it in that, but then put that Ziploc bag for my trash in my lock sack. So it keeps my trash separate from my food. And my biggest luxury item that I'm going to start taking out with me, and I do it because I want to, is my Helionox Zero Chair Zero. It is 1 pound. It is amazing when I get to my campsite to be able to put my tarp up so it's like a porch mode, and I can sit underneath my tarp near my hammock and my gear. So I'm going to give that a whirl again and try to be carrying that. I do have, I believe it's a Thermarest seat pad, but I don't know. Just don't want to carry that anymore. I want to try something new and something different. I've carried this once before and I really loved having it. So now that I'm back to the hammock system, I will carry my chair to be able to sit under my tarp when I have it up in porch mode. So that's my gear that I do carry with me on my winter pack outs. What I'll do is I'll get it all put together and get it put into my backpack and then give you a total weight minus the food and my fuel and water. So you'll get my base weight of what my basic setup is going to be. I'm just going to scan my room. I'm going to scan my room. Yes, those drawers over there is like extra thing, like electronics. I got everything marked. I got lots of pots and pans and electronics and water filtrations. And then on my wall, I have my backpacks hanging, you know, and other quilts that I've had. My puffy. That's another thing that would go into my bag, would be my puffy jacket, my Patagonia puffy. So, yep. So this is it. What I'll do is I'll get everything packed up together and give you a weight on my pack. What the weight is without my food and my pack. And no, it wouldn't be the food and water, which is the consumables, which your base weight is everything in your pack minus those things. So I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay, Chef Coco back with you. There was a couple things that I forgot to show you that I will have in my pack. Let me just turn the camera around and I'll show you, and then show you what I'll be wearing. So there's a couple electronics. I didn't get with the electronics. So I do carry the Spot X, just in case I don't have service out there with my Verizon plan on my phone. I will carry this for my backup, my emergencies. I am able to text family to where I'm at, and then I'm fine. And then my electronics, I carry 2 cords, one for my cell phone, and this one jack here powers my headlamp. It powers my headlamp and my Spot X. And what I carry is the Anchor 15,000 power core. It's got the 2 ports, and that's what I carry to recharge my items. The other items, things I'm going to be wearing, of course, I'll be wearing these Injinji socks with those other socks I showed you. My either my Down Tough or one of the other ones. My FOOP will be on the front. That'll be on the front of me. I will be carrying this pocket knife. I like this pocket knife because it has fingernail clippers and little scissors and a file and all that. All in one, instead of having to carry a separate file, and it's got tweezers and toothpick. Plus I carry this extra one. It has a little knife on there too, but I do carry this extra knife. It's the CRKT knife. That is always in my pants pocket, depending on weather, for my shoes, but it doesn't matter. These are waterproof shoes. They're the Ultra Lone Peak 4s, the mid height. I love these. I just got them, tried them the last hike. They were great. I stepped right into water, and literally the water came right to here actually, and it just beaded right off. I was very happy with that, and it kept my feet pretty decent warm. As you can see, my food bag is still right there. My gas is, and I put that can away. I'm getting a new can to be putting in my cook kit. I'll just do it later. But other things that I'll probably be wearing, yep, these will be on my person, what I'm wearing. Got my socks, my sports bra, my Tommy Copper tights. I'll wear those. My converter pants. I got my beanie hat here. I absolutely love my beanie hat. It's awesome. If I get hot, I just take it off and I'll put it inside the pocket of this vest. I got an REI co-op vest. Most of the time I'll wear this instead of bringing my Patagonia, because what I usually wear are one of these 3 shirts. This is an Under Armour, and it comes up and covers the neck really well. I sometimes wear this one, and then there's this one. It's a quarter zip Under Armour. I'll zip that up so it covers me, but it keeps me warm. Or this is another one I do wear quite often, and it's just the Nike dry fit, but with a hood. With that and that vest, I stay pretty warm, because I am really, I'm just warm a lot. I really get hot. So if I take this, I won't be using this. Sometimes I will wear one of my fleece tops like what I have on now, and one of these shirts over here. I'll wear that under the fleece, and then just have that vest over it. But if I don't wear my fleece, and I don't feel that this is going to be enough, these other shirts over here will be enough, I will definitely carry my Patagonia jacket. I usually figure out how to find room for that. But that's what I'll be wearing. And the fleece I'm talking about is this fleece right here. It's a Patagonia fleece. I know it's backwards too, but I zip it up or I unzip it. You know, it's a quarter zip. But these keep me extremely warm. And I've used them for a couple years now. One other thing that not feeling comfortable enough with these Ultras, these are the Keen Polar boots that I will wear for my hike. These are supposed to be waterproof. They're supposed to keep your feet really warm. I don't know if you can see that. It shows the temperature, something in there. But these are really comfortable, but they're just heavier than the Ultras, but they also more ankle support because it goes up higher. As you can see, the height, if I put this down, they're up a little higher, so it covers your ankles a lot more. But everything else I did get packed into my pack, and my pack is right here. It just kind of fell over. It's probably not going to stand for me, but anyway, everything in my pack. I'm going to lay it down so you can see it. Everything in my pack right there. I got my chair in there. I got the guy lines, my emergency kit, my toiletry kit, the fire starter, the knock bag, the tarp, the bottom quilt, top quilt, the hammock, the underquilt cover, my 2 pillows, my bag of extra clothes, which has leggings and 2 pairs of socks. And then on this side, I got my spikes, micro spikes in here. My water bladder, which I never have this, the Be-Free Katadyn, Be-Free filter full. I'll just make sure one of my water bottles are full. And that water bottle is empty. That total pack weight right there, this pack weight right there, came to 15.33 pounds. So next I'd have to reconfigure my bag to put my food in there. Let's see how much more my food weighs. The electronics is less than a pound. Maybe just under a pound. But my food, I have 2.81 pounds of food. So that brings my pack weight with my food now up to 17, 18 pounds. So you figure I just usually just have 1 bottle of water, 23 ounce, so that's a pound and a half or so. So I'm looking in these things here, that doesn't really bring I want to say it brings up my whole pack weight to about 20 pounds total. So that's what I'll be carrying on my back. So I hope this video was a help to you. And if there's any questions, please put a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel and give me a like, a thumbs up. And when you subscribe, down over here, right below there, and when you subscribe and then you hit that bell to get notifications, you'll get every time I post my videos, you'll get a notification that I posted a new video. Well, I hope this helps you out with my loadout. If you have any questions of what I do and how I load things out and what I carry for the most part, feel free to ask. And usually I do have tents. Like I said, I do have my hammock system. Trying out my new quilt soon. I went hiking a few weeks ago and used my hammock system. It was in the low 20s. And the system with what I had then was fine for me. But like I said, I just got the brand new quilt. I'm going to give that a shot. Give it a try, see how that works. But I do tent camping as well. I'll just turn my camera around and show you tents. Oh, those are my Christmas trees. But I do have the Z-Pex duplex tent right here. It's not a freestanding tent. It's a 2-pole tent. Love that tent. Lots of room for one person. Plus I also have the Z-Pex Plexamid tent right there. I tried that tent out once. It was in the rain. I had to close the vestibule, which then had a lot of condensation. So the Plexamid I'll probably use more in the spring if it's not raining, in the fall. And the duplex, probably I'll use that most any time of the year, because I'll leave one of the vestibule doors open, and when I know it's not raining, I'll take the Plexamid out. But that's a 1-person tent, so to be able to get my gear in there at the same time is a little tight. That's why I like using the Plexamid. But I will get those back out in the fall, or I'm not really a summer time hiker, because that's when work gets busy for me. So being a chef for real that's my busy time. So but like I said, any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel and hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you can get notifications when I post my next video. and we'll see you on the trail.